So, guys, we watched Too Hot to Handle. So, basically, if you guys haven't heard of it yet, Too Hot to Handle is sort of like the current reality TV show of the moment, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Netflix one.
Yeah,
on Netflix original.
Yeah, Netflix original. It's a dating show.
Yeah, basically it's
You get like 8 or so,
is it 8 or 10?
you get between 8 to 10.
8 to 10 folks.
You get 8 to 10 folks. You put them on an island. They're all
very attractive.
very attractive people.
Conventionally attractive because everyone is beautiful.
We love you. Yeah, and then you get 8 to 10 conventionally attractive people. You put them on the island, and then you tell them, you can have $100,000 as long as you don't fuck
Or kiss.
or masturbate.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the show is basically them complaining to each other about how they can't
Fuck.
masturbate,
or kiss.
Yeah, that's essentially the entire premise.
Yeah, there's not really.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, they
more.
do cloak the entire show in this weird, oddly conservative, puritanical,
Pretty dated. I think this is their appeal to the older generation type thing.
I think this is their appeal to being meaningful.
Yeah,
I guess it is odd because. So I guess in order to come off as a little bit more deep than that premise, they throw in this whole thing about how you can't touch each other or kiss because you're trying to foster and create meaningful relationships.
Yeah, I think off the bat the show's a bit flawed, but the way that they parade around the meaningful relationships and genuine relationships are only built through
just talking
and no physical interaction.
It's very much
no intimacy at all.
It's like the adult version of when you're at the 6th grade mixer and you just have to stand X amount of distance apart.
It just kind of talked down on it a little too much. That
it was weirdly sex shamey.
Yeah,
in a way. I mean, it wasn't super overt because it is a least common denominator thing that's very uncontroversial.
Yeah,
but yeah, the premise is a little yucky to begin with, to put it that way. So the difference between this show and I don't know, some other show like The Bachelor, which is similar, I mean different premise, but is still a dating reality TV show, is that there are 2 hosts. It's it's weird.
Yeah, it's the host narrator vibe type thing.
Yeah,
but it's not really a host. So
I guess there's this robot named Lana who is the host of the show, I suppose.
She basically just is there to do surveillance and kind of facilitate the goings-ons of the island. I mean, I think the biggest thing with Lana, it just felt pretty. Maybe it's because I don't have one of those in-home Google Homes or Alexa things, but it just felt
voyeuristic.
Yeah, in a weird way, and that's part of the reason why I don't have one of those.
Yeah, it is kind of awkward. That's for sure. But yeah, so there's Lana, and then there's the second host who's more of a communicator with the audience.
Yeah,
named Desiree, and
she's the worst thing about the show.
I fucking hate Desiree. Oh my god. She is. Oh my gosh. She just ruins every single moment in the entire show.
Every single one. I mean.
Okay, yes.
In the beginning of the show, I think back when I thought that it could work out having a narrator, I guess I was more lenient on the bad jokes. But by episode 4, every single moment is just
punctuated by just
miss after miss,
terrible jokes.
And you can tell I hate self-aware criticisms.
Yeah.
So she would say stuff like, "Oh, since the producers ran out of ideas,
we're
they
gonna
did
do
blah
this."
blah blah."
Yeah.
And it's all right, you guys suck at your jobs and you're telling me this. That's not funny to me.
All right,
fix it.
Yeah, so till I
How
rewind.
about you get better at your job instead of making a joke about it? Is it funny to you that you suck at your job? That's funny. All right, cool.
But yeah, so to rewind a little bit, so there's this Desiree narrator, and basically what she does is like inform the audience on, I guess, what's going on to a degree. Like that's, I guess, her main show function. But like what she really does essentially is like acts as this like weird commentator for the action that's going on.
Yeah.
So like when like say somebody breaks the rules and then like kisses someone, which is, you know, against the rules, she'll like make this like witty remark about the whole situation as if like she's watching it with us, but she's not, because she's the narrator and she's part of the show.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in those YouTube videos that we do where like there's like the writing that shows up while the person's talking. That's sort of like a third person voice. It's sort of like that, except she does it all the fucking time.
There's like no breaks with it.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that was like the most annoying is that she would like
tell you how to feel.
Exactly. Like she would just like not just let something live.
Yeah,
you know?
let something happen, or like let the audience member like actually form their own opinion.
And I think if it was done in moderation, I think it probably would have landed much better. But it's like every episode, she just wouldn't leave you alone.
Narrators aside, you know, the show is really about like kind of observing its contestants, and I think it does a pretty solid job at like casting its like characters to play off each other, if you will.
Yeah, I think it did a great job of getting really hot people who were really vapid.
Who were very vapid, just like with no like redeeming personality traits at first.
Yeah, or that weren't apparent on the surface at least. It's not really being mean, because I do think that
that's the entire premise of the show. Like,
and
it's
also
self-aware about this.
And also they do grow. Like they themselves say that all they think about is sex, because that's all they think about.
Like it's important to like I want to emphasize this, that like not just us like judging them or whatever.
Yeah, and like I mean, granted, like if you're on an island with people that look like that, I would I understand.
Yeah.
And
but,
you're told you can't do anything. So
I guess before we get into the specifics, we should just like quickly run through everybody who's part of the show, because there are like quite a few people. So just to like summarize every person, we'll just give like one word summaries
on how we feel about
which is like shallow, but like
hey man,
like
we treat them how they treat themselves.
Yeah. How can you expect us to respect you when you don't respect yourself?
Yeah. Come with the Kendrick Lamar energy.
Oh, I forgot that was a line. One word summaries. All right, so if you want to start reading off the characters.
All right, Harry.
Okay. The worst.
Asshole is my word.
Yeah. Yeah, like
it's just
Harry. He's just like that typical like. He's Australian. He's like the typical like. I don't know. He has like this weird boyish charm, but he's also just like a complete scumbag. So like,
I knew a lot of Harrys in high school.
Yeah, I think that's actually a main point of the show. It's just like when you see these characters, you're like, oh shit, like this definitely reminds me of somebody that I know. And
I know like 6 Harrys.
Yeah, you know exactly. You know all these people.
Kells.
Roadman. Sorry, dude.
He
said in it one time, and I was like, yo.
Mine isn't one word. It's King of the Jungle.
Oh man, yeah. So they were like introducing the characters, and you don't like any of them when they're introduced, which is like a very intentional choice by the show. And then like, so we see Kells, who's like, this is like British. He's black, which plays a role in his comment.
Yeah.
So we're like, so naturally,
can you imagine him being white and saying "King of the Jungle"? That'd get cut off.
They'd be like, "Why'd you say that, duh?" Honestly, they still should have cut it off.
Yeah, they should have cut it.
Yeah, but yeah, so naturally, like we see a person of color, we're like inclined to like them more than the white people. So so we're like, okay, like Kells, like he seems cool, and then like like, I think it's like literally the first thing that he says. He just comes on to the show and then he just goes,
"Hi, I'm Kels. Whatever he's from.
Yeah,
I'm the king of the jungle."
We're just like, yo, man, come on, bro.
I'm an alpha male, but anyway,
it was super cringe.
Matthew.
Team Jordan.
Yeah. Supposed to be one word. I'm just gonna say rock climber.
No. Oh my god, this dude is like exactly. He's fucking from somewhere in Colorado.
Yeah.
He's definitely been to an X Games. One of them.
Yes.
Like,
one, multiple.
He's definitely been to multiple X Games.
Yeah, competed in different events in the X Games. He's like
aspiring half pipe snowboarder.
Yeah, like, he's the all-time leader in pennyboarding.
In pennyboarding, yo.
Just in general.
Oh my god. He's just like super, you know, like the white dude from Aspen who like tries to get deep.
Yeah, he eats only Cliff Bars.
He
eats Cliff Bars and smokes weed to Bob Marley.
Yeah, basically, that's essentially him. And then to top it off, man, he like he comes out in just the most atrocious paired fucking Team Jordans. I think they're Jordans on the Mars. So like, I guess shout out Spike Lee or whatever. But like,
he got a Spike Lee joints.
He got the Spike Lee joints on, yo.
He got the Spike Lee joint 3s.
Yo, chill. Oh my god.
My man's
absolute wreck of a person.
Yeah. Also, he's either like super. Well, there's no way he's super nice at ball, but he either has an extremely wet jump shot or it's terrible. There's no in between.
He's definitely that dude who like missed the entire game, but then hit the last shot and then just talks mad shit afterwards. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, but I am probably drafting him if I need someone on the perimeter to shoot. Because people will guard him just because he looked like he nice.
Like, this dude probably can shoot. He probably.
Look at his hair. He could probably shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, they call him Jesus.
God. Yeah, because he has long hair.
Oh my goodness.
His entire role in the show is being pretentious and then also having long hair.
Yes, and like,
I guess Jesus had long hair too, right? So
he also plays the role of cop on the show.
Oh yeah, he's a fucking police officer.
Yeah, because he looks like an undercover cop.
Yeah. The Team Jordan's up. He looks like you.
Yo, man, can I buy some grass?
You're at the subway stop. He doesn't get on the train when it pulls through. Like, dude, he looks like he's gonna report you for fare evading, bro.
He definitely has said, "Yo, man, can I buy some grass?" to a black guy before, and that black guy sold him an eighth. Nah, I can't make it.
Oh, no. We just chill.
An eighth for 45, and it was fucking oregano.
He looks like he
was like, "Yo, this is Runs," and he's like, "Oh man, that's rapper weed."
I'm smoking that rapper weed.
Whole time he's smoking rosemary.
Yeah, just smoking rosemary, listening to Eminem, like Machine Gun Kelly ass bitch, like.
Oh man. Yeah, bitch, I'm a wild boy face ass.
Oh man.
Oh man. Shout out to Matt.
Shout out to Matt, man. No hard feelings. You suck though.
Yeah, he fucking sucks.
Oh man.
Bro, fuck him. Alright, another character. David.
Abercrombie?
Yeah, Hollister is the word for it.
Yeah, bro, like, I hate to be roasting him like this, bro.
We done turned this to a roasting session.
Yeah, bro, like, he is just, fucking, like, above the knee, pink shorts. He's like a physical trainer.
Yeah.
He looks like he'd be a physical trainer at least.
Do they ever say his job? But he's definitely a physical trainer.
He's definitely he just is a physical. We're gonna have the photo up. He's a physical trainer, bro. Like,
bro, there's no way.
Yeah.
He worked for Planet Fitness, bro.
Bro, like I've definitely seen
all the time.
I've definitely seen the weird protein shake ads on the Instagram. Probably,
Yes.
you know, he pulls through in like the pink shorts, like a pair of like all white Vans slip-ons, and then like a polo that's like one size too small that has all of the buttons unbuttoned. Yeah.
Sharon. My word is just local because I know like 70 Sharons who talk exactly like him.
The word is just South Jersey. You know, he definitely gets developed a lot through his relationship with I guess the next character we're gonna talk about, Rhonda. What's the first word that comes to your mind?
I love her, but I have to say this but I love her. It's just forehead. I'm not gonna be mean. It's just forehead. I got a big one too, dude. And that's why I love it so much. Chill, I love her forehead. I want to give it a kiss, but it's the first thing that come to mind.
Kind of wild for that one. You kind of wild.
You told me to be honest.
You told me
to be honest.
Yeah. But I mean, she's also one of the least chill. You gotta chill. One of the lesser problematic characters on the show. Shout out to her, you know.
She's cool. She's my favorite.
Definitely one of the fan favorites.
Yeah.
I guess, so we've gone through all the guys. We've talked about Rhonda. The next character is Chloe.
How do I feel about Chloe?
She's kind of dumb.
I didn't want to say that. I was trying to avoid saying stupid.
Stupid.
Bit sad, isn't it?
She's like a little bit ditzy.
Ditzy way. Is a better word. Yeah, ditzy's a better word.
You know, she's not dumb. She's a little ditzy, I suppose. Yeah. She seems like well-meaning at least, so she's just chilling. And then so next is Nicole.
Irrelevant.
Yeah. Yeah, she's there for the whole entire time, but like just gets no screen time at all.
They never show her.
Yeah, she's like just like the friend character. Bro, essentially.
They could have just made her the host.
Honestly,
they could have just.
Honestly, that would have been a better show, dude.
I mean, like, the thing is, I can't say if I truly know that because we didn't see Nicole enough to know if she's good on screen or not.
Or if she's like, we know nothing about her personality.
Sort of I guess she probably would have made a poor host because if she would have made a good host, probably would have seen.
Yeah, it's probably seen her more. Yeah, but so then the next person is Haley.
The worst.
She's actually kind of dumb.
Yeah. So
you know, and like that's not like a judgmental thing. She literally was like, I do not know where Australia is on a map.
I mean, she's like, I think they did a good job of painting her as like a villain or a character you dislike. Yeah. I don't think you can watch the show
and then like Haley. At all.
There's no way you can come out with a positive opinion. Like,
you know, she's a sorority girl who goes to school, or at least is from or goes to school in Florida.
Yeah, I mean,
so like,
shout out to.
She's literally the girl from your high school who decided to join a sorority and go to school at FSU, bro. Not to make it hot.
That's entirely too close to home.
Yeah,
and I refuse to even engage with that.
Yeah, you know, like, she's just the exact type of person who you would see in a news report about why college students are, like, staying at the beach during the coronavirus outbreak.
She'd be like, I don't really give a fuck about the rules.
Yeah, I don't care about anyone else.
I just want to get a tan, so, like, I don't really care about coronavirus.
You know, and, like, that might sound harsh, but she is a truly scum of the earth character.
Yeah, she was on the show. It's like, bro, all right, yeah, you've heard the roast of the characters, but she was like, I literally hate it here. They're all dumb. They're all stupid. I don't care about any of their relationships. And it's like, bro, all right, yeah, get off the show.
Yeah, and then lastly is Francesca.
First word that come to mind with Francesca is Kardashian.
Yeah, my word would just be Instagram.
Because she looks like she went to their doctors. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she looks like she moved to LA.
You know how for one of the Yeezy seasons, I forget which one it was.
Kanye oh my god, that was that was Kims. Yeah, that was a genius ad campaign. That was an amazing.
It was
concept.
amazing.
That was a great concept, actually.
She looks like...
That Yeezy season was great, too. Sorry. I'm gonna let it rest. That Yeezy season was great.
She looks like they rejected her for that. Like
she applied?
Yeah, she applied. She definitely applied, and they were like...
This is harsh, dude.
They were like...
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
We'll just use a Bella Danger.
Exact. Chill. Yeah, so she gets a ton of screen time during the show because she's in a relationship with Harry.
Yeah. Which
is like the first person we talked about, I think. And, you know, they're like one of them, like the main couples in the show. And I don't know, just during that whole time, just both of them, like you would think that you would get to like know them more, and then, you know, they would grow, and then you like get to like the characters or whatever. But like no, not at all.
It's so bad because they were the focus of the show, and like what it made the show seem like is like this is probably going to fail. You know, like you know what I mean? Like as in like not as in their relationship was going to fail, but like if you want to create a genuine relationship between people, their relationship didn't seem like it moved anything past the words that they were saying, you know, like the words progressed, but like you didn't see any actual growth.
Yeah, it was just like pretty. Yeah, they were just like a boring couple, and they're just both just like mad messy.
Yeah,
bro.
just super messy. And
Francesca is just also just the fucking worst.
Yeah, she's just.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, do you have any final thoughts about the show?
I will say that I wasn't really, excited to watch the show. Like it wasn't something.
Like we're not like super big reality TV boys.
Yeah.
In case y'all didn't know,
but I did find it entertaining enough. Like I thought, beside it was very cumbersome and had a lot to learn throughout the show, like a lot to figure out.
Yeah.
And I think that didn't really end the way I wanted it to end, neither really, with like.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that the structure, like, there's not a lot of it in the show, and it just definitely like fell apart by the end.
Yeah, pretty much so.
That wraps it up. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, we'd appreciate it if you could leave us a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.
Yeah, make sure to comment down below who your favorite character was and why.
Make sure you follow us at The Rush Hour Pod on all social media platforms.
Yeah, and you can find our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever else you get your podcasts from.
Yeah, and all of this will be linked down below in the description. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
We out.
We out.